Let's start same topic. Why people cannot speak English? It is the day second, and so I in this video I'm going to tell you what is the main key reasons of a new learner of English, that why cannot he speak proper English. So let's start key reasons of not speaking English properly. One is English is same as cricket. As I play, uh, I like to play cricket, and I know when I stop playing cricket. So I when next time after 1 month or 2 month when I play, so I face lots of difficulties during playing cricket. So when I play first, second, third time, and when I play for a week, and I become a master, and I know how to deal this ball and how to play this ball. Same is English. If you speaking English continuously and ultimately you stop, ultimately you stop practicing English, then you feel same problem with again. So how to deal with this problem? That how to so first reason is speak continuously. Whatever you are learning in grammatically and theoretically, so is continuously practice. There are three types of practice: speak, learn, and write. The uh, but what we do, we more focus on writing and listening, and we forget to focus on speaking. So let's speak as much as you can. And second is what we do as a new learner. We most of time we think and speak in my mother tongue. That is the main reason that if I'm trying to speak proper English, so let's see have I have to speak in Hindi. So first thing, that not to speak in my mother tongue. And every time whatever I do, what activity I do, I have to think in English about them, and we have to most of the time we have to speak in English and we have to think in English. That is the key reason, because uh, a big English influencer, he told us that not to think in your mother tongue, because most of time let's guess I 1000 or 2000 thoughts come in my mind every day, but I'm just converting into them in English. If I will convert to all that thoughts into English, so what this will create, this will change my mindset, pros- perspective of thinking about a particular language. So it's gonna help much more than you write and listen. Yeah. And third is what is it? Yeah, we as a beginner, we most of time, if I get any difficult thing in English, so we we just give up. Yeah, this word is too much hard and I cannot handle it, and this word's pronunciation is so hard, and it makes me, yeah, what I can say, it is just bothering me. It is just bothering me. So what I have to do, we have to again and again, I have to try and I have to make m- my effort. I have to put my effort in that word, to speaking and practicing and to writing. Yeah, these are three, I think, according to my experience. I have just to feel it. Most of time I did this mistake. That's why i'm I'm also not at the time as a good speaker, but yeah, a little bit I can just speak, as you can see. But I want to be more confident, fluent in English. So that's why I these three s- things which I have told you, you have to speak on it. This what this will do, this will boost your confidence. First of all, you will be feel more confident during speaking English, and you will anxiety of fear, anxiety, fear of not speaking English in front of people, in front of a lots of gathering which you feel. So this will decrease your fear, and you gradually you will be more confident in speaking English. And some of there are some more, yeah, what I can say, precautions which I have to handle, that not think, if you are speaking with someone, let's